Joe, your goal helps Arsenal get another 3 points, but Leicester certainly made you work for it.
Yeah, of course. We knew it was going to be a very tough game, but I think we deserved the result, and yeah, we did it. So happy with the 3 points.
And you scored within a minute after the break. How relieved were you when you saw that go in?
Yeah, that was needed. So happy with the goal, but happier with the victory.
What was the message from Mikel Arteta at half-time? Because it clearly worked.
That we needed to win at any context, and I think we did it. Clean sheet, and in this league you need to win the games in this way, and today we did it. And as I said, I think we deserved the result.
Mikel, job done, 3 points, but how much did you need that? Because it was far from straightforward.
Yeah, I think for the amount of time that we dominated the ball, possession, territory, the amount of situations that we generated in the final third, we should have created much more and scored more goals. When you don't, then you have to be exceptional in your defensive work. I think we conceded 1 goal, 1 chance, or 1 shot off target only. So I think defensively the team was outstanding as well. So great, because it's a really difficult place to come here and win, and we've done it, and it's a huge win.
Brendan, you narrowly lost to the league leaders. How did you see the game?
Yeah, I thought we didn't play great in the first half. I didn't feel, in terms of intensity and pressure and ball possession, it was too comfortable for them. That aside, we still had a couple of opportunities on the breakaway. Second half, we were more aggressive, just lacked quality at times.
Indeed, and that is a 9th away win for Arsenal already in this season. And dare we suggest it, Michael, it's the type of 1-0 away win that champions put together?
Yeah, and that they were famous for back in the day. Not so much in recent times when they've been a lot more expansive with their game. But that was a massive win today, really important, especially on the back of what's happened in recent weeks, losing to Manchester City, dropping points. But then they bounced back really well with 2 big away performances, never easy in the Premier League. So they're back and at it, and they don't look like they're suffering from any lack of confidence or any ill effects from those games. And this is going to be a cracking run-in from now to the end of the season.
From a finisher's point of view, how impressed were you with Martinelli's composure 51 seconds into the second half?
Oh, it's a really composed finish. It's that Thierry Henry finish, isn't it? And yeah, all night we spoke about, once you get the chances and that, they've got to count, especially away from home in games like this. But you see when he goes through, I mean, it was just, it was brilliant. He makes the run here, touch, so composed, and just rolls it into the corner, goes across the goalkeeper there. But it was a really, really good finish, really composed.
Yeah, it's a lovely first touch from him. And look at his speed as well. I mean, he's miles behind his man, and then all of a sudden, lovely touch. Opens his body out and rolls it into the far corner. He said if that ball is a yard to the right, then I think it's Saka at the back post that taps in, and if not, then the goalkeeper might parry it into him as well. So that's the textbook finish when you're teaching someone how to score a goal, and that's exactly what you're supposed to do.
Lovely through ball there from Leandro Trossard, who'd been given a start again by Mikel Arteta today. In the first half, he actually thought he'd scored his second Arsenal goal and given Arsenal a lead. Did you?
It was a beautiful goal as well, wasn't it? We all know that goalkeepers are protected. That's fine. I mean, when I watched it like that, I thought I couldn't see anything. But when you do look at the replay and zoom in, you can see. Is it Ben White?
Ben White's on Danny Ward,
Danny Ward's arm. You can just see he's got his hand there across his glove, which enables him only to punch with his left arm.
So you're happy with that decision?
No. I wasn't when I saw it to start with, but I can understand it now.
That was always my job, to be able to stand on the goalkeeper.
Yeah.
But you're doing that to someone like David James, just grabbing you, pushing out the way. Do you know what I mean? So it was a little bit soft, to be honest, especially when someone scores a goal like that. And, it's just
Is it in the clear and obvious bracket?
Well, he's clear and obviously grabbed his hand, but, Yeah, I'm not gonna slate the referee. I can understand why he's disallowed it.
OK, so VAR looked at that, and that's what happened. They looked at this challenge on Bukayo Saka and were happy with the on-field decision, no penalty in the first half.
I thought this was a penalty, to be honest. I think if you watch it, I think the defender gets on the wrong side. I think he panics a little bit, to be honest. And I think he realises, actually, I'm on the wrong side, and this is a good chance for the attacking player. You see here,
How he suited the...
Yeah, I think it's just clumsy more than anything else. But I think that's a penalty for sure.
I almost think he either trips over Saka's leg there. I think they have a clash of legs, and then he falls into Saka and brings him down. I think that's a penalty. He drags him down. I think that's a penalty. But again, when they don't give it, we're seeing a higher bar, and I'm not surprised that VAR didn't intervene, because, as I say, that bar is really, really high nowadays. But as a standalone decision, I think it was the wrong on-field decision to make.
But it mattered not in the end. How impressed have you been with Arsenal's mentality since losing to City?
Yeah, really good. And it's sort of, like Michael said before, it's not always easy when you're sort of like the two teams that have been at it all season. And everyone was looking forward to that game, and then you get beat like that. And then to sort of like show that resilience and that mentality to go again, they've been brilliant. And, recruitment in the summer, fantastic. Bringing players into the football club that know how to win. And since then, I mean, they've just been so good. Really enjoyed watching them play, to be honest.
Amazing as well, isn't it? I mean, you mentioned bringing in serial winners. Gabriel Jesus is one of those, and hardly kicked a ball. When he did, he was obviously very, very good. But hey, he wasn't, scoring hundreds of goals. But of course, his performances were great. But even with big injuries, they've managed to cope. I don't think it's the biggest squad, and barring him, I think they've done reasonably well keeping all their men fit this season. So I hope they don't get any serious injuries between now and then, because obviously that could derail them slightly. But in terms of their starting 11, it's very, very strong.
So, just as last Saturday, Manchester City played after Arsenal had won. City this week were at the Vitality Stadium to face Bournemouth. Here's how they did with Jim Beglin and Jim Proudfoot.
You managed to get that. They played well. They've done well this season. But when a Man City team are chasing you, it's never easy. But showed good character today. And like I mentioned before, like a fantastic performance. And like I said, they create so many chances. And I think it's going to go all the way for sure.
And on that, how big a week has it been for Arsenal, having been beaten by City, to go to Villa and Leicester and win them both?
Yeah, we all know how hard it is going away from home in the Premier League. And so to do that has been amazing. That can knock your confidence out. You're going head-to-head with a team that have been there, seen it and done it. You feel as if you're the new kids on the block, and all of a sudden, the first big one, you play against each other and Manchester City beat you. That can leave you reeling a little bit and really knock your confidence. So to bounce back the way they have has been very impressive. And then, of course, Manchester City made the last mistake last week. So they've, gained a little advantage back there. So it's absolutely, a toss of a coin, isn't it? You've got the team that haven't, done it for 13 years or something, but they've got a slight little points advantage, and you've got the tried and tested just sat there waiting for that mistake, and they've still got to go to the Etihad as well. I mean, it is a toss of a coin. I'd prefer to be sat there with points in the bank. I'd probably side on the Gunners to win it this year, but as I say, really? Total toss of a coin.
Interesting.
You can't say Arsenal.
I can't say that.
We weren't pressing you to say that.
Definitely can't say that.
No, we won't. On that point, we'll leave it there. Gentlemen, thank you very much indeed for your company. So Liverpool, of course, have generally been in title races. That is left to Arsenal and Manchester City this season. For Jurgen Klopp's side, after 2 more points dropped, it's all about the race for the top 4. And that could go to the wire as well. And the 3 of us will see you soon.